So, E3 2016 is 1 week away. We are a few days away from the first conference dropping. And today I'm going to give my pre E3 thoughts on everything. So, I'm going to try and get through this quickly and give just my overall thoughts on things. Now, I might get into more depth with some conferences and studios more than others, but that's just because I have a general idea of what to expect and what I want to see. So, let's get into it right now. So, starts off Sunday, EA. Now, EA is usually a conference where it's really hard to describe it. It starts off so well and it ends kind of fine, but the middle is where the EA conferences fall flat. It just gets really bad in the middle. And that's usually where the sports section is. But it's more that when they get to the sports, they always go on about it for ages and ages. Like if you remember last E3, they brought out Pele and had an interview with him, which it wasn't a bad interview, but it just really just brought down the conference because it's like, wow, we should be focusing on some games, not Pele. Even if it did like relate to the latest FIFA game, it just really should not have been in there. Or such a huge focus on sports. Like at this point, people know what to expect from Madden. People know what to expect from FIFA and NBA. Like we don't need a full explanation on everything for that. So I'm hoping at least with this E3, EA gets it up and they just don't drone on about sports the entire time and any programs they got. The one thing I am excited to see is more Battlefield 1. That I'm looking forward to. I'm finally happy to see another like World War like 1 2 shooter. Like years ago, if you had told me this back in like '04, '06, I would have said, "Are you crazy?" Like, no, there's hundreds of them on the market. But now, once Call of Duty hit modern, which I was waiting for back in the day, like if you had heard me back in '04, like when I no back in like '07, when I heard Modern Warfare, I was blown away. I was like, oh my god, they listened to me. They finally are going to a modern like war. And then now look, now it's like gotten crazy. Now they're in the future and we got jetpacks. Like I just wanted to go back to simple like World War One because it changes everything up. So I'm happy at least Battlefield is doing that. But I feel next year you're gonna see like, and don't quote me on this. I have a feeling next year you might see a Call of Duty game that goes back to like an older war. Like I have a feeling they might do that. Like they might pull World at War Two or something. So EA Battlefield One, looking forward to that. Bethesda last year, Bethesda did a really good job at their conference. They showed off Doom, which looks nice, and they showed off Fallout 4, which I enjoyed. I thought they did a good job. Their conference didn't go on too long. This E3, what do I expect? I'm hoping to see a new Elder Scrolls. That's like my big like what I want and hope, but I don't know. Like maybe we'll see like a new Fallout expansion or maybe some more DLC for Doom or maps. I'll probably finally see some gameplay at Dishonored 2, but after that I'm not too sure. So maybe Elder Scrolls, that's what I'm hoping. So Bethesda, looking forward to that one. So then moving on to Monday, the big days, when we got Microsoft, the PC gaming show, Ubisoft, Sony, like the big ones. So Microsoft last year they surprised me. They did a pretty good job on their conference. They didn't do any like crazy things. They didn't bring out any celebrities. They didn't have people dancing. They didn't do anything like overly dumb. They just showed off games and did it in a nice manner. Like, it wasn't bad. Like it actually surprised me. It's definitely not like E3 2010, like when they announced the Connect. That one was like the worst Microsoft conference. That one was bad. The Microsoft one, I'm really not sure what to expect. Like I already know now, Dead Rising 4 has been leaked, so of course I'm interested in that one. I have a soft spot for the Dead Rising series. It was the first game that I got in 360, and the game that really pushed me to get that console. So I'm hoping this returns more to like the style of number 1 and 2 than more than 3. But it should be cool. I'm definitely looking forward to playing that one when I get an Xbox One. I don't know how Dead Rising 4 is gonna be, but hopefully it's good. I think there's Crackdown 3, maybe that, and probably Gears 4. Like, it's weird. I really don't know what to expect from the Microsoft conference. I'm kind of going in blind. Like every other conference, I kind of have a general idea what's going to be shown, but Microsoft, I'm kind of in like this weird thing where it's like, oh, wait, what really are they going to show? So that one, I'm not sure. I'll be interested in seeing it. So PC gaming show. Last year, I caught it a bit, and I just mostly saw highlights from Twitter. I wasn't really impressed with what I saw. Hopefully this year they do a bit better. That's all I'll say. Like, hopefully, like they actually can do PC gaming justice, and at least show off some games and show off something. Like, so moving on from that, yeah, I don't have much to say on it. Ubisoft. Last year's wasn't good either. EA and Ubisoft had two of the worst conferences. Like, Ubisoft really, really needs to stay away from memes. Like, and it's bad because Aisha Tyler is funny. Like, she's funny on Archer, and I enjoy her in other stuff. But every time she hosts the Ubisoft event, she's not funny. And especially forcing those memes, like that's what really gets me. Like last year, like that video of her talking to that Assassin's Creed guy, like that. I almost walked out of the room at that point. I was like, oh, this is the perfect, like, just bathroom break material right here. So, hopefully they don't do anything like that. And please, please, Ubisoft, like, please, do not bring out Just Dance and have people dancing. Like, no. Don't bring another celebrity out to start singing and dancing. Don't bring people in the audience to start dancing. Like we get it. Just Dance is a huge seller for you. But please stop dancing. Like, oh, God. Ubisoft, another one. The new South Park game I'm interested to see. Is that... I don't really know what to expect with Ubisoft as well. Like, maybe I'm just not, like, looking at stuff, but I'm like, man, what does Ubisoft have to show? Oh, yeah, Watch Dogs 2, which got leaked. I forgot about that one. I haven't seen the trailer yet. I'll probably check it out like soon. Or if they show it again at the conference, I'll check it out then. But there's Watch Dogs 2, which I really have no hopes for. Like maybe I'll see more of it, like in action. But after number 1, like it's ended up being a bland GTA clone. So I'm hoping this one at least differentiates itself from GTA and has some originality or something at least to the table. So I don't know. We'll see, but. I'm going in with very low expectations. What I hope and want to see, like the big surprise, I'm hoping Ubisoft brings up Beyond Good and Evil 2. I've been wanting this for many, many years. So I'm hoping they finally just, like, you know what? People have been asking for this game. Here it is. So hopefully they do that. I would love it, and actually that could win E3 for me. If they did something like that, they could win. So moving into Sony, this is one where I do have a lot to say. This and Nintendo I will. Sony is another one where I have a general idea what they're going to do, but I don't know, like, what. Like, I know they're going to show off Call of Duty because they have the brand partnership with it they talked about last year. And they're going to show off probably some PlayStation Plus stuff, and they're going to talk about the PSVR. And getting into PlayStation VR, what I really hope they don't do is back when they first showed off the PlayStation Move, they focused the entire conference pretty much on the Move. And that ended up being a huge problem because you have these long sections of just boring Move gameplay and then things just not working. Like, remember the Wonder Book demo? Remember when that chick was trying to open the book and it just wouldn't work? Like, I really hope they don't do anything like that. And the thing with VR is, in some cases, it's very hard to demo. Like, you have to have the right game. Because some games just will not look interesting on VR. Like, you can't show somebody for the first time, we're selling you PlayStation VR. Here is this virtual tennis game. Like, no one's going to, like, want to play that. Like, they really have to show off, like, a great demo to get people to buy PSVR. And I know they're going to focus on it because it's coming out like so soon. They have to like put some focus on. They want people to go out and get this and give them a reason, like, of the other two on the market. Like, all right, here's why you would want to get PSVR. And in terms of that, I'm hoping they show off some good games for VR. Like, I'm interested in picking up one in October, but I'm just hoping the launch games are good. Like, I do not want a repeat of what happened to the Vive and Oculus, where at launch you just see nothing but shovelware games. I'm hoping there's some good like games that feel right for VR and just aren't like quick cash grabs. But well, I'll wait and see. When it comes to like Sony and what I want to see, this is where it gets really tricky because there's so many games on that list. Like there's Devil May Cry 5, but there's been rumors of that. There's Onimusha 5, which I'd love to see. There's Red Dead Redemption 2, I've been hearing things about. I'd love to see. There's Dark Cloud 3, like one of my favorite games. Like I'd love to see that. Crash Bandicoot to return. Like there's a bunch. I could go on and on. But Sony I'm looking forward to. Nintendo. Well, I really am surprised with Nintendo this year. So, over the past few months, Nintendo pretty much come out and said this E3 we're only showing off the brand new Legend of Zelda, and that's going to be the only game we're demoing or having available to be played at E3. Like they said they're going to talk about other games on their Nintendo Treehouse event, but in terms of a digital event, they won't be doing that. This is where I'm really confused at Nintendo for this. Like what I'm kind of getting is they didn't want to bring out the NX because all the other news would be coming out of other games and things. And I guess that they want their own space to announce it. But like really only bringing one game and not having an event, like I want to see what they have for the end of this year. Like I know they're getting ready for NX next year, but what is the Wii U gonna have like for its final year? Like it's just weird that they're not showing off anything. Like I know there's still games because there's still the Paper Mario game. There's that Shin Megami game that's coming out, and some others. But like, it's so weird that they're not really showing off anything else. And don't get me wrong, I am ready for Tuesday. Like I'm waking up bright and early for the Zelda footage. Like I'm excited, but I just wish they showed more. I'd love to see the NX. I'd love to see like what they have in store for the rest of this year, but they don't. So it's weird. Hopefully next year they come up with a conference or they do something. Like I actually did miss their digital events, and it's gonna be a weird one seeing an E3 without one. Because the past few years they've been swinging with those. So that looks to be it for the pre-3 overview. Gonna see what my list is true and if things happen. I'm looking forward to Sunday. I'm looking forward to Wednesday and Thursday as well because I was able to secure some quick tickets to the E3 live event. It's supposedly some event at LA Live. I don't know what games are there and things. Like I'm expecting some small thing. It's not like actually E3, but it'd be interesting to check out some games. I might try out some VR stuff there for the first time. So I'm looking forward to it. But E3 2016. Let's see where this goes. I'm excited for Sunday, and I'm ready. So I'll see you later. I'll see you Sunday because I'll probably be uploading a video for every conference. Same as last year. I'll be doing a recap and discussion afterwards, and it should be fun. So I'll see you later. And this E3 is going to be beast. Maybe.